In a galaxy far beyond the reach of Earth, where planets shimmered with hues unknown to the human eye and civilizations flourished with technologies that defied understanding, a fragile balance of peace teetered on the edge of chaos. Among these celestial bodies lay Zenith 5, a planet draped in perpetual twilight, its skies awash with streaks of gold and violet. Zenith 5 was a neutral zone, a rare sanctuary amidst the conflict between the intergalactic coalition of species known as the Unity Alliance and the fractious Legion of Sovereigns. On the outskirts of Zenith's capital city, nestled in a secluded glade, stood the humble abode of Kale, an alien healer of the Eltherian race. The Eltherians were an enigmatic species with bioluminescent skin that shimmered with soft, rhythmic pulses, and eyes that seemed to hold the secrets of the universe. Kale's abilities were legendary. It was said that his touch could mend not only physical wounds, but also the unseen scars of the soul. Many sought his aid, but few truly understood the weight he carried for each life he touched. Kale's life was one of quiet service until the day a wounded soldier stumbled into his glade. The man was human, his battered armor bearing the insignia of the Unity Alliance. His name was Captain Dorian Kane. Blood trickled from a deep gash in his side, and his breath came in ragged gasps. Kale hesitated, for the scars of the galaxy's conflicts often ran deeper than skin. Yet, as Dorian collapsed before him, Kale's instincts as a healer overruled his reservations. Hours stretched into the night as Kale worked tirelessly to stabilize the soldier. The Eltherian's hands glowed with an ethereal light, knitting torn flesh and repairing damaged tissue with a precision no earthly medicine could achieve. Dorian's fevered mutterings revealed fragments of his story, an ambush, a desperate retreat, and a betrayal that left him stranded behind enemy lines. When dawn broke, Dorian's eyes fluttered open to find Kale watching over him, his luminescent skin casting a calming glow. "Who?" Dorian's voice was hoarse, his words faltering. "Where am I?" "You are safe," Kale replied, his voice a melodic cadence. "Rest now. Your journey has not yet ended." Over the following days, Dorian's strength returned, and with it came questions. He was wary of Kale, for the healer's appearance and abilities were unlike anything he had encountered. Yet, he could not deny the kindness in Kale's actions or the wisdom in his words. Kale, in turn, was intrigued by the human's resilience and the complexity of his emotions. The two formed an uneasy alliance, bound by circumstance and the unspoken recognition of each other's pain. As Dorian recuperated, he revealed more about his mission. He had been part of a covert operation to intercept vital intelligence from the Legion of Sovereigns, but the mission had gone awry. His team was presumed dead, and the information they had sought was still in enemy hands. Dorian's sense of duty burned brightly, and despite Kale's warnings, he was determined to complete his mission. Kale saw the recklessness in Dorian's resolve, yet he also saw an opportunity to make a difference. "You cannot do this alone," Kale said one evening, his voice steady. "The path you walk is fraught with peril, but perhaps together we can tip the scales." "Why would you help me?" Dorian asked, suspicion flickering in his gaze. Kale's luminous eyes softened. "Because healing is not always about mending wounds. Sometimes it is about preventing them." Reluctantly, Dorian accepted Kale's offer, and the two embarked on a journey that would take them across Zenith 5 and beyond. Their quest led them through treacherous jungles where bioluminescent flora concealed predators with iridescent fangs, across vast deserts of shifting crystal sands, and into the heart of enemy territory where the shadows whispered of danger. Along the way, they encountered allies and adversaries, each with their own motivations and secrets. Dorian and Kale's bond deepened as they faced adversity together. Kale's empathy and insight challenged Dorian's hardened perspective, while Dorian's unwavering determination inspired Kale to confront his own fears. They uncovered truths that shook the foundations of their beliefs, and made sacrifices that tested their resolve. Through it all, they discovered that the line between healer and warrior was not as clear-cut as they had once thought. When the final confrontation came, it was not a battle of might but of will. The intelligence Dorian sought was a key to ending the war, a revelation that could unite the galaxy or plunge it into deeper conflict. Standing at the precipice, Dorian and Kale had to make a choice that would define not only their fates, but also the destiny of countless lives. In the end, their journey was not about victory or defeat but about understanding. They had bridged the chasm between their worlds and shown that even amidst the chaos of war, compassion and courage could light the way forward. Kale returned to his glade, forever changed by the soldier who had stumbled into his life, while Dorian carried the healer's wisdom into the battles yet to come. Together, they had forged a tale that would echo through the stars, a tale of the alien healer and the human soldier,